I'm Zoe Hopson from Albany, Georgia. I'm 16 years old. So, what educational goals do you have? Education-wise, I obviously plan to graduate high school. Hopefully valedictorian, still crossing my fingers on that one. Yeah, I want to graduate from high school and go to Stanford University for undergrad and graduate school. Then I want to get my doctorate in neurobiology. I plan on double majoring in neurobiology and Spanish because I think that it's important to be bilingual and, be able to network and reach other demographics and things like that. So Spanish would be helpful. After I get my doctorate and go through med school and all of that jazz, I want to do research. I want to do research in a neurobiology lab and make some new discoveries, fund my own paper maybe, and maybe travel the world to do more research and make new discoveries for the brain. And then, after all that's done, I want to be a neurosurgeon and, actually work in a clinical environment on the things that I've been researching and that I know so much about, hopefully, at that point. So that's my plan. If you could describe yourself by a novel or movie title, which would it be and why? The movie that I used to describe my life is Interstellar, not because I love the movie and I think it's really great, but because of the meaning of the word interstellar. The definition in dictionary.com is in between stars. I'm in between stars right now. I just finished a big project. I went to Stanford High School Summer College and I just finished that this summer. And I'm in the process of working on my next big project. I need to find something that sets me apart in the college application pool and something that I'm passionate about that I can put my whole heart into and maybe start up a company or a foundation or something. But I'm in between stars right now. So, Interstellar. What do you feel is the biggest problem facing teenage girls in the United States and around the world? What can be done to help solve this problem? So, I think that a big problem facing teenage girls today is sexual trafficking. And people don't really think of that as a problem in developed countries like the United States, Europe, things like that. But the statistics are still really high for sexual trafficking for young girls in the teenage age group. I think that this stems from a lack of education where young girls feel insecure, they don't have an education, they need money really fast, and sexual trafficking, there's someone promising these big glorious things like, oh, I'll provide for you, I'll buy you clothes, I'll buy you nice things, nice jewelry, but they're being sexually trafficked. And sometimes they have no notice of this, sometimes they do and they just have no way out. But I think that is a very big problem in the life of facing teenage girls today. And the way to combat that would be providing girls with an education. If they're in school, they're not out on the streets, they don't have the opportunities and the context and the reasons to go into sexual trafficking, really. Some cases I know are unavoidable. They can kidnap people, just bad environments. But education is key. And if girls have a purpose in life, that they have goals, they have, oh, I want to be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, an artist. I want to be something when I grow up. And I think that you get that foundation at school. Then young girls realize that they don't have to be on the streets selling their bodies to anyone, and they're worth more than that. Name one woman other than your mother who has served as an inspiration in your life. What characteristics or qualities make her special and important to you? This summer, I met a girl named Paula McLeod. She's a Stanford sophomore, and she was my mentor for a camp that I went to at Stanford University High School Summer College. And she lived in our dorms, and she was just there. She was like an RA, but mentor, that's what we called them. She's the strongest person I know. Paula every time you see her, she's bubbly, she's laughing, she's telling jokes, she's looking out for us, she's just always there and present, and she's so fun and nice. One night, we were in this program called Faces, where one thing you do know about each other and one thing you don't. And Paula revealed that when she was younger, when she was still in high school, her mother and her grandmother died of cancer. These were the two most influential women in her life, so losing them was really hard for her. And she had to go through high school and live on her own. She had to get a job, she had to pay the rent, And she was so strong in doing that. She got through, she graduated at top of her class, and she got into Stanford. That's an amazing accomplishment. And looking at her, you would have never known she'd gone through such a traumatic life, that she would have gone through such a loss. And it wasn't just her strength that affected me, it was her ability to have the confidence and the trust in herself to go out, and if something someone said offended her or was offensive to anyone, she'd go out and confront them and say, like, hey, that's not cool, you can't say that. Or when people were borderline breaking the rules and she was trying to be a nice person and being fun, but she knew the boundaries. She knew how to set boundaries, and I think that's really hard for young girls today because they think, oh, it's cool, just let it be, just really passive. And she wasn't passive aggressive per se, but she was definitely very strong in what she believed in and very strong in following the rules and just strong in general. And I love Paula for that, and she's inspired me to be that type of person that knows the difference between right and wrong and to call people out on it. What 3 characteristics are essential to becoming a girl who rules the world? 3 characteristics that girls who run the world need: integrity, confidence, and passion. Integrity, that's your word is everything. You are your person, and how you present yourself is everything. And if you don't have integrity, if you're not a moral person, if you don't have your morals in check, then no one's going to really trust what you can say. No one's going to really hold you to a higher standard that you need. So be honest with yourself, with others, and have integrity. Confidence. Confidence in yourself, confidence in your work, confidence in other people. Confidence is really key, and I think a lot of girls struggle with that today, especially self-confidence with all this social media and celebrities looking like this on magazines, looking like that on TV. People don't seem to realize that it's not true. They're airbrushed, they have makeup on. Self-confidence is really key. You need to be strong, like I said, in what you believe in, strong in that what you're saying matters, and how you look doesn't really. It's what's on the inside that counts. And the third one is passion. I think passion is the seed of everything that you do. You need to have heart, you need to have a drive. When you have a blazing passion for something, whether it be science, reading, history, math, whatever it is, if you have a passion for it, that really gives you the determination to follow your goals. It gives you the determination to set your goals really high and try to achieve them. And it's something that when you read a new book or when you find out a new discovery, your heart starts racing fast and you just know, I love this. This is what I want to do with the rest of my life. And if you don't have a passion for something, it's really hard to kickstart that and find that love for something that you do. So have integrity, be confident, and have passion about something, and maybe you'll rule the world someday. My name is Zoe Hopson, and I plan on ruling the world one day.